It's better to produce one masterwork than 1,000 mediocrities. And so OAD is all about doing one or two Mona Lisas over the course of your career, maybe 5, but you simply sweat the details. OAD, obsessive attention to detail. Do not put anything out into the world that does not represent your absolute best.
You're gonna blink. You're gonna blink. And this precious commodity that all you've ever known is youth is gonna be gone. And the comfort of getting old is not wasting your youth. And the power of being a father is to tell your son, run, do it now, go for it, go after it right now, because tomorrow you'll be in another season, and you will only eat in that season what you plowed in this season. And so when I pass the mic to the next generation, I'm telling them, this is not a rehearsal. This is your recital. So when you hit the piano, give it hell, because everybody's listening right now. And I don't think that we always tell the next generation how much it costs and how little time you have, and how important it is that you don't spend your life crying about how you feel and who wasn't there, and who didn't do this or that for you. You don't have time to allow that pull to pull you back down, backwards. You have to be looking forward, building forward, thinking forward, going ahead, looking at your trees. What tools do you need? What relationships do you need? The currency of relationships is your greatest resource. It's better than any dollar amount in the world. You can have all the money in the world, you have no relationships, you're a poor man.
But it is best understood by analogy with music. Because music, as an art form, is essentially playful. We say you play the piano. You don't work the piano. Why? Music differs from, say, travel. When you travel, you are trying to get somewhere. And of course, we, because being a very compulsive and purposive culture, are busy getting everywhere faster and faster and faster till we eliminate the distance between places. I mean, with the modern jet travel, you can arrive almost instantaneously. What happens as a result of that is that the two ends of your journey become the same place. So you eliminate the distance and you eliminate the journey. Because the fun of the journey is to travel, not to obliterate travel. So then, in music, though, one doesn't make the end of a composition the point of the composition. If that were so, the best conductors would be those who played fastest. And there would be composers who wrote only finales. People go to a concert just to hear one crashing chord, because that's the end. Same way in dancing. You don't aim at a particular spot in the room. That's where you should arrive. The whole point of the dancing is the dance. Now, but we don't see that as something brought by our education into our everyday conduct. We've got a system of schooling which gives a completely different impression. It's all graded. And what we do is we put the child into the corridor of this grade system with a kind of, come on, kitty, kitty, kitty. And yeah, you go to kindergarten, you know, and that's a great thing because when you finish that, you'll get into first grade. And then come on, first grade leads to second grade and so on, and then you get out of grade school, you've got high school, and it's revving up, the thing is coming. Then you're going to go to college, and by Jove, then you get into graduate school, and when you're through with graduate school, you go out to join the world. And then you get into some racket where you're selling insurance. And they've got that quota to make. And you're going to make that. And all the time, the thing is coming. It's coming. It's coming. That great thing, the success you're working for. Then when you wake up one day about 40 years old, you say, my God, I've arrived. I'm there. And you don't feel very different from what you always felt. And there's a slight letdown because you feel there's a hoax. And there was a hoax. A dreadful hoax. They made you miss everything. By expectation. Look at the people who live to retire and put those savings away. And then when they're 65, they don't have any energy left, they're more or less impotent, and they go and rot in an old people's senior citizens community. Because we've simply cheated ourselves the whole way down the line. We thought of life by analogy with a journey, with a pilgrimage, which had a serious purpose at the end, and the thing was to get to that end, success or whatever it is, or maybe heaven after you're dead. But we missed the point the whole way along.